Welcome to Vlogtober Day 10. My name's Ness and this is the Cornish Stitchers podcast area of YouTube. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, hi. And yeah, settle down for a little bit of vlogging. I'm a little bit later coming on today. It's about 2:15 in the afternoon, and I have been on a workshop this morning for brioche knitting. So as part of the town's wool celebrations that started with the wool market on Saturday, if you've watched that vlog, you'll know all about it. Then the next week and a half after the market are filled with local workshops all around fibre arts. So they can be felting, spinning, knitting, crochet, and many other things. And this morning I went on a brioche knitting workshop. I've never done brioche before. It's something I really like the look of when I see it completed, so I thought I'd go and have a go. The workshop was run by Anakin Alis. She's quite a brioche specialist and a lace knitting specialist. She's a knitwear designer, and we're very fortunate that she lives quite local to us. I went on her workshop last year, which is how I mastered colour work. So I thought, brilliant, I'll go along to brioche. It's a really different technique to colour work in many ways. I had to struggle at times to keep track of whether I was knitting and purling because it's not as obvious as it would be for stocking stitch. And I'm increasingly used to knitting in the round, and therefore purl kind of only features in my life if I'm doing rib. And so yeah, that took a little bit of grasping first thing, but once it was done, it was really good. So I'll pop a picture up here of what it looked like. We just did a little swatch, but I'm really pleased with what we did, and I'm really pleased with the colours. The colours choices I did, one was the West Yorkshire Spinners yarn, and one was the Bellica Yarns blue bargain bucket DK weight yarn that I purchased on Saturday. But now I'm thinking, oh, I love these colours so much. Now I want to knit something in them that's a garment. I would just love the contrast. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. But not at this moment in time. But I do really like the colour combination and how it's worked up. So yeah, I'll pop it up here. And then this afternoon, my main job is this. So this is my sketchbook from my college course that I go to on a Friday. And we have to complete a sketchbook of all of our kind of theoretical workings and to collate our practical workings over the year, which goes through an assessment. So first year was fine. This is the second year. It's an art and design course, so it's much more, the second year is much more focused on the theory kinds of parts of and the formal aspects of art and design. But I just thought I'd show you some of the stuff that we did in sort of week 1 and week 2 of this year. So we started off by doing some transfer dies. I'm looking for the piece of paper. We did some transfer dies, and you start off by putting them onto paper, and you paint the inks, the transfer dies, onto paper, and then you use an iron to transfer those onto fabric. Now, these particular transfer dies take to man-made fabrics far better, in far deeper colours than they do natural fabrics like cotton and silk. So this was kind of how we started off. So if I show you this is what it looks like on the paper, and I painted that on, and it was just a case of just play around, see what the effects are, and then this is what it comes out like when you iron it on, which obviously are much more vibrant colours. And then we had a go at playing around with making ombres and graduated colours, and seeing how using the same piece of paper. So this was the first iron for 30 seconds, this was the second ironing in 30 seconds, and this was the third. So it starts to, the fabric seeps the colour out of the paper, and then this is the colour of the paper sample, and then this is the fabric, how it comes out on the fabric. So yeah, having really good time. And then if I show you some of the other bits and pieces that we've got. So this is, so I used this piece and this piece together and overlaid them. to create this. And the idea is that we'll start to use these for experimental stitch work. We also have used, so then you can also use it in a relief way. So I used a piece of lace and laid it on the fabric, and then laid the painted piece of paper over and ironed it, and then where the lace has been, you have this relief image, but the lace picks up the colour from the paper, and then you can do the opposite effect. So like this. To the library, where I've dropped my mum and Matt and Monty. I've got my knitting because I'm reading a book on the Kindle, so don't need to return anything to the library. Yeah, see you there.